Okay, so what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead with the interview, and we'll what the next segment was just going to be a kind of a return of our alumni, folks who have served on staff in the past, folks in the present. But what we're going to do is go ahead and push that back as long as you need, and Petra and Tia have some questions to ask you, so I'll let them take it away.
Bye.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hello.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm just wonderful. How about you?
I'm doing well. I'm glad you got sound. Yay. Well, one of the first questions we have for you, you've been with Ultima Online for a long time. Would you mind telling us about the path that brought you where you are now, both you and the game?
It's really strange because I was actually playing the game, and I don't know if you guys remember, but on TC1, it used to be where you couldn't set your skills. You actually played a long time ago. You had to earn everything, but it was also a playground for all the devs. So the devs would kind of have their little people that they got to train and to help test stuff that they had, and that's how I started with UO. That's how I learned the devs, and that's how I started with the training program and the testing program, the external testing program, and that's how I started actually working on UO. It's weird.
And so what came next after that?
I started I led up the external testing program for several years as a contractor, and this is whenever UO was still in Texas. And then whenever it moved to San Francisco, I went permanent, and I was the lead QA person. And I stayed there for a while, and then whenever they moved it to Virginia, I became an ADM, which is just another damn manager. And then I became an assistant producer, and then I became a producer. So I've kind of come up the ranks. So that's kind of my life as a person with UO, playing all the time and coming up and learning how to do everything within it, and kind of seeing a full circle, which is kind of interesting, and it's helped a whole lot too.
What was the first experience you ever had that you can recall with Stratics?
Oh, Stratics scared the livings out of me. It was whenever I was the test lead. I would have to go on there and actually decide which posts were going to be shown and which ones weren't. So I would have to make them visible because we had a special group which were just for testers. So it really scared the power of showing, which ones were going to be and which ones weren't. So that kind of scared me to death to have that kind of power of going, oh God, am I going to delete this one or am I going to show this one? So that's kind of being a moderator for just the testing group, It was kind of scary at first. But yeah, that was my first experience with actual messing with Stratics.
Could you describe the relationship between UO and Stratics here historically and currently?
UO and Stratics, I think, is a very special relationship. I kind of see them as being kind of a union, kind of like a marriage, if you want to think of it like that, because I don't think UO could have survived without Stratics. They've been there the whole way. I mean, they've supported each other the whole time. So I think it's a very special relationship, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. I personally want to thank each and every one of you for all the hard work you've ever done. I know that from personal experiences, it's really hard to do your job. It's hard to have people not realize that there's actually a person behind those names. And it's really easy to get griefers to give you a hard time, because it's easy to give people hard times whenever they don't see faces. They have to realize, that you guys do a really good job, and it's hard to make everybody happy. And it's almost actually impossible.
Absolutely it is.
So I want to give you guys a big, big 2 thumbs up for your jobs, and I thank every one of you for doing everything you do.
Can we do
Thank
that
you so
thanks in
much.
way of that picture behind you? That it looks like Age of Shadows
Oh
picture.
no, you want to?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
That's
actually,
amazing.
yeah. I'll take it. I'll give you my address. Hold on.
you should see. I have your pictures everywhere.
I love it. Actually, so I'm going to interject some random short story here. I was at PAX, and they were giving out, they were doing these pin exchanges where people would go around and exchange pins, and I had a bunch of pins, and somebody walked up and was like, "Hey, what do I have to do to trade you for a pin?" And I looked at his lanyard, and he had one of the original pewter UO pins, and I started taking out my wallet. I started taking off my shoes, and I was like, just take everything I own and give me this UO pin, and now it's in a case in my bedroom.
You mean the keychain?
No, honey, I'll grab it, and it's a little pewter UO pin.
Oh, I have those.
Yeah, I cried. There were tears.
Petra's got one on.
Does
Petra's
Petra?
got one on.
I
Yes.
have one hanging on my car.
Yeah, that
Yes, she
pin
is.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can
I
I
have-
just say that I just love being nerds together.
I know, isn't it great? Isn't it funny how nerds used to be the bad guys and now we're kind of like the cool guys?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
anybody that's after my pin, you can't have it.
Oh, I must say, that's a very nice tie you have on today.
Thank you. You know, whenever I had a chance to meet you and Jeff for kind of the first official time, this is what I bought. You know,
Yeah?
I just you know, needed that little boost because I mean, the fact of the matter is, even though it doesn't, even though I'm sure that developers feel like, well, you know, I'm me, I've got these skills, and I run this title. For folks who are working on a fan site, it's special because not just because you guys are your own personalities and everybody knows that you like to kill people and you are the Dark Lady of UO. It's not only that, that's part of it, but the other part is you build something that's really special to a lot of people. And you know, you were mentioning kind of the relationship with Stratics and UO earlier. UO's the reason that we started in the first place, and it's been our flagship throughout the past 16 years. And what Stratics is not just staff, but it's also all of the players. Not all of the players, but that segment of the players that choose to participate on our site. That is Stratics. All of those people, and you are Stratics, and everything about a shared passion for your game is what Stratics is about. So as many thanks as you gave us are owed to you. So, and Tim, you are now on the stream twice. I'm going to eject one of you.
Yeah, I can't stand two of him.
You are not alone. All right.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Oh, no, he's going.
No, the other one left.
Not going all together.
Okay, mirror images works perfect. We will not take it out of the game anymore. Okay, go ahead.
Can you tell us something big that you'd like to do but never had the chance? Something you dream about?
Something I really, really want to do is put in an in-game store. And I want to put in companion apps for your phone into the game, so you can check your vendors, or you know, maybe even have some way to do vendor searches. You know, as everybody knows, we're putting in vendors. We're working on vendor search now. I've gotten some negative feedbacks, and hopefully I'm going to get some positive feedbacks about it. But I hope everybody is going to like it. I think it's a good thing to do. Sorry, my dog is having a fit behind me.
Yay.
But my passion is, I hope we can get vendor search in the game, and it works perfect. But I really want to get an in-game store, so it's easier for people to not have to go to Origin Store. They can just go to a vendor in their game and buy whatever they want, and make it easier for everybody.
That would be
And
very cool.
yeah, I think so too.
Is there anything coming?
You broke up, Tia.
Is there anything coming soon that you'd like to tell us about? Something to look forward to? Maybe Christmas.
um,
That's so wicked.
thank you.
A very wicked laugh.
Thank you. Okay, so yes, I'll tell you one thing for Christmas, and I'm going to tell you that one thing for vet rewards, which you probably already know the vet reward. For vet rewards, we are going to have a new mount, and we're putting in this tiger. So we're going to have an ethereal tiger, which is very cool looking. And if you pet it, it'll roll over on its back and meow. So it's very cool.
Just like Taylor.
Yes. Except for Taylor left the chat, so it's okay.
I'm here. I heard it. Yeah, Jeebus.
So, you know, all along throughout the game, I've seen people's creativity, and everybody has hot tubs. The problem is you can't really sit in hot tubs. So I thought about it, and it's really hard to come up with gifts because we've gone 16 years, and every gift or every holiday is a new challenge for us. So I sat there and thought really hard this year, and you guys are going to get a bathtub that you can sit in. It has running water.
Nice.
It's a dragon tub.
That's awesome.
It's so get your bathtubs, get your bathrooms ready so you can decorate bathrooms now.
I'm gonna
So
put it on my Brit boat.
I don't think it'll go on the page.
it's really cool looking. But
awesome.
that's one of them. So I hope you guys like it.
That's amazing. I love bathtubs.
Sounds
Well,
great.
it's not exactly it's not a spa, but it is water, and it's running water.
That's awesome.
So it's different, and it's kind of cool. But I thought about spas and all the bathtubs and everything the players have built, so I thought I'd give you guys something you could actually sit in and finally bathe after 16 years.
You guys have been dirty for 16 years.
I'm not saying it's going to clean the underwear, but you know.
They'll all still be dirty.
You know,
It's still gonna be dirty.
I think back to what they were telling us during the Shroud interview about the first thing that happened in game UO was the oldest industry, and now there's a bathtub to clean up from all of that 16 years.
Wasn't there a promise of new underwear some time ago?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. New underwear.
We're gonna hold you to the underwear. And
Well,
other
that-
stuff, we'll let go. But that's something we're gonna hold you to.
New underwear. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It's one of those just projects, you know.
Right.
It's just new art.
Right.
Yeah, not quite.
Well, what I'll mention now is that we do have a pretty cool contest that is sponsored by Bonnie and her team, where you can actually get a 15th anniversary robe from Ultima Online. And the robes are frickin' amazing, so you should definitely enter. We already have 5 winners.
Yay.
Let me go look here.
I'll clap. Hold on. Where'd it go? Stand by. Nope, the clap is gone.
Oh no. You have to reload the clap. So,
There's the clap.
I had to remind myself I was doing a good job. Thank you for that, Tim. So, what we're going to do now is announce the first 5 winners of the 15th anniversary robes. Okay, you ready? Drum roll. Thank you. See, I'm getting better. First of all, Lost One. You get to win a 15th anniversary robe from Ultima Online.
Bonnie's getting assaulted.
Oh no! Oh no!
There's PvP. There's PvP.
Hold on, let me blow this up. Yay. So big.
That's my dogs.
And their dog's name is?
Mo and Ryder.
And do they have their own UO accounts?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just haven't placed houses yet.
You know, if pets can have their own Facebook account, they've got to have their own UO account. That's all I'm saying.
These are just puppies.
Exactly. Well, so they've got to be, at least 13 in dog years to, I think, play.
Oh, well then that's wrong. Because Mo's only like 115, 20 pounds, and she's a year old.
Oh no.
And Ryder's 6 months old, and she's probably about 80 or 90 pounds.
Still too young. Sorry.
I know.
But soon. So our first winner was Last One. Second winner is Pandora X. X.
Or Paradox. It could be one of the two.
Sorry, Paradox. You're correct. But in my defense, two things. First of all, I've been live for almost 5 hours. And secondly, I'm just not that smart. That's the thing. So just
it could
in my
be
defense.
Parado 10 though. Let's just go Parado 10.
I think so. So, Tim, why don't you announce the next three?
No, I'm good. Please.
No. I insist. I insist. You were so fired.
That's Congo Mongo and Rue Avery and B Bushy H.
Be busy, maybe.
Yeah. Busy H. Be busy H.
So we got to both correct each other on air. So
it's fantastic. High five.
This is a working relationship here.
Internet
Ready?
Won't.
Okay. So congratulations. So congratulations to our first winners from the 15th anniversary robes. Now be sure to go to stratics.com/community and enter into that contest if you're interested in winning those amazing robes. Do we have any other questions that we can give to Bonnie? I know you guys were working.
We can when we can get a word in edgeways, yes.
Okay. Please. Whew.
You were just getting grandma slapped.
Do you remember any posts on Stratics that have amused you, inspired you, or surprised you?
Oh, there's been a lot that have done that. We're talking about many, many years here. We have a lot of very, very unique Stratics players. So to inspire, there's a lot of players that are very smart and have some very good ideas. So I can't really point one post out because there are several. One that amused me, I have to say, I've seen quite a few suggestions, and I don't want to embarrass any one person, so I don't think I want to actually say them.
Do you remember the dancing post, though?
Yes.
Yes. That was fun.
Yes. I have to say that our Stratic players are some of the most unique players I think I've ever encountered. Let me just say that and be on with that question. How about that? That was so cheap of me. I'm so sorry.
Perfect. It was perfect.
So I would like to
Are there
ask
any
a
plans
serious-
for Stratics? Ooh,
But
go
I'll
ahead.
wait for Tia to get done.
No, go ahead.
Okay. So my first experience in UO, one of my most vivid memories of UO is loading the client, watching the video, and I can quote it verbatim if you'd like. Here we go. During the early, no, I won't do that to you, but was watching that chest open. Is there any chance of getting that as a possible login screen anytime in the future, even if just for one small 5-year patch?
The chest?
I loved the chest. It was amazing.
Do you want it as a screensaver?
Yes?
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
We might be able to do that. I'll look into it.
I love you. Here's my Here, have my car keys.
Wow, you are easy.
You have no idea. My wife was like, "Hey, do you want to get married?" I was like, "Yep."
And what's your name?
Here's a donut.
What's with the fat jokes today?
Oh, Tim.
It's been a long day.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Fantastic.
Tim, you eat your donut, and Tia, you have another question.
Please, let's move on.
Are there any plans for Stratics HOC chat series in the future?
I actually want to. I'd like to set up some a normal series of them with you guys. I don't know if that's something that we can do or set up, but I know that I'd like to set up at least one every two or 3 months, at least. You know, I think if we do them like one a month would be good, but at least one every 2 months.
Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, maybe we could do it the same way we've done this.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. And I'll even get my team here or choke them.
Can we go with doing the choking on the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll call it PvP.
Okay. Look, every one of us have Nerf guns and whips and all kinds of stuff.
It'll be BVT, Bonnie versus.
Before we do that, though, we've got to get Google to add a Google effect that adds a red glow to whoever's the aggressor. I think that would be appropriate for those. Awesome. Okay.
And and the halo is the good person, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That's mine.
I think so.
Well, there might
Lightning.
be some. Let's see.
Lightning's gonna come forth and just kill you.
Oh, that's aggressive.
Well, the halo is not appropriate.
No, doesn't fit.
No.
That's for Petra.
Give it to Petra. Petra is our angel.
And she is fitting, yes.
Oh,
I love it.
this is. Whoa! What the heck am I doing?
What?
What did you do?
I broke something. What did I do?
All the things that you've done.
I've clicked buttons.
Exactly.
No, don't click
It's
buttons.
exactly. It's always so complicated when you
Tia's
start clicking
fault.
buttons. Well, listen. I'll just reiterate this. Stratics wouldn't be here unless there was a UO. That was our roots, and that continues to be our biggest community, and something that we are a portion of the community that feels really passionate about your game. Just a portion, but the reason we're here and the reason we do what we do is because we really want to support you. It's really about the world that we share, that you have influence in creating, and that we have an opportunity as a fan site community and just as a community in general to contribute a little bit of culture to as well. So we're really grateful for you coming and speaking with us today. Yes.
I have one last question.
Please do. I'll turn it over to you.
Bonnie, of all the
Yes,
characters
Tia?
and people that you know in game, who would be your favorite to kill, or do you have a favorite to kill? We all know you kill because you care.
You mean beside yours?
Well, there is that.
There's actually one little guy on Europa that I love to kill because every time I go there, he steals my underwear.
Alistair.
Sorry, what?
He's an underwear thief. He steals everybody's underwear, and I just love to chase him down and kill him. He's just fun to kill.
Alistair the Mad.
Do what?
That's funny.
Alistair the Mad. That's his name.
Wait, you too?
I don't.
I know him.
I don't know his name.
Yes, I do.
That is amazing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All I know is he steals. All I see is steals underwear and runs away.
Yeah. His name is Alistair the Mad.
Okay, there you go. Him.
Yeah.
Wow,
He'll be delighted to hear that.
field.
Apparently, he's been stealing underwear for many, many years.
Yes.
The bathtub is going to help him immensely.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's the amazing thing is that you can make a name for yourself in some of the most bizarre possible ways.
Wow.
There's really no coming back for that. That's a perfect way to kind of conclude our anniversary.
So, since we've stolen clothes, why don't we give something to cover up those people who have lost their underwear, Taylor?
Right.
That's
Exactly.
a good idea.
Yes. So we've got, what
Nice
is it?
segue.
Thanks. 5 more winners. So the first one, I want to play some sound effects. Taylor, unless you want to say their names.
No, I insist.
Are you sure? Is it because of that 4th one down or the one at the bottom? Because I don't know what that is either. All right. The new winners are... Zemus V. Fantastic. I even have like visuals to go with it. Adol, ADOL. DJ Ad. I don't know why that felt fun. Aurelius. And Yosef. Yosef. And finally, we have but one more.
Wow.
No. So, the winner of a Ultima Online 30-day game time card is... I'm going to play every drum I have. Kipper_Pie. Congratulations, Kipper_Pie. So
There was a lot of whoops in there. It was good.
Is that a whoopie pie?
Something like close.
So thank you so much for Bonnie for contributing those to the underwear thief victims everywhere. They appreciate that.
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad we could cover their backsides.
Exactly.
As
That was a
they
very
were.
delicate way to say that. Thank you.
So it's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm going to put all seriousness aside. UO is my first MMO, and it really built me into the industry. And you and everybody that has been involved in the game have kept something alive that, frankly, I can't imagine my childhood without. Anytime I conceive of what I did as a kid, which was pretty much just eat Taco Bell and play Ultima Online, if you were to take those things out of my life, I don't know what there would have been. And so thank you from the bottom of my still yet to grow up heart for the memories that you continue to give to other people, especially the new players who are coming into UO and realizing a 16-year-old game can still be the most fun you can have on a Friday night.
Yeah.
And everybody that's involved in it. And I know that the team is diverse and extremely talented, and they could probably go and work on any title they want, but they're staying with UO, and you're staying with UO, and that speaks volumes to the passion behind the team and the game. So thank you. Hold on, I got
Thank
this.
you. I will make sure they know this. Everybody loves the game as much as you guys, so
Exactly.
I hope we're here another 16 years.
I agree.
Likewise.
Taylor, I'll
Thank
have
you so much.
gray hair by then.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for inviting us, and I hope you guys are with us another 16 too.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.